3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Puff and Steph back on your listening and viewing device, hanging out with each other and you. Happy Wednesday, friends. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai. Right on the price, right on the pike. Have pain, have anxiety, can't sleep? Well, meet with a certified wellness consultant at American Shaman PA. Life is better with the feather. Steph, it is Wednesday, so we're doing that Would You Rather thing.
Let's do it.
This is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous one, and I know it, and you're going to give me a weird look when I say it, but whatever, I'm going to go for it. Here we go. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
This is interesting. I'm glad this one isn't deep.
This is actually pretty famous, Would You Rather. It's been around for a minute.
Okay, I've never heard it before. Duck-sized horses.
100 of them. Or one horse-sized duck.
I'm giving this way too much thought.
No,
I'm like weighing the pros and cons.
Take me through your process. That's why we do this. Take me through your process.
I know. Well, I'm thinking like, okay, I feel like just having one animal would be better than 100 because how could you even defend yourself all at once? But they're all little at least. Mm-hmm. But horses, I think, can be like more. Well, ducks can be nasty too. I don't know. I think I'm picking the big duck.
You're gonna go after the big duck.
Yeah, because I could like jump on its back or something. I feel like.
And then what?
I don't know.
After have you thought through this?
No.
You get up on its back and you're like, all right, what now? What do I do now? What should I do?
Right.
Do I poke it in the eye? What do I do?
Right. What do I do at this point? I feel like I don't know how I would take it down. I would just ride on its back and then it couldn't
Hopefully
bite me.
tire it out.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. Like, have you ever been bit by a duck?
No, but I know they can be nasty.
Right. So neither have I. But I hear that it like hurts.
I bet.
Now, if you take a duck and you expand it and make it even stronger and the beak even harder, a bite from that duck, like, it could take a limb off or your head off. Like, it could kill you.
Right.
So, I don't know if I'm feeling that, like, like taking that chance.
But horses can really kick and they can be powerful.
Right, but can little horses be powerful?
That's true. It's not even a
Is
pony.
it just going to be more annoying?
Right. 100 of them, though.
100. I think either way, it's almost a losing battle.
Yeah.
But to me, I can at least take a couple out with each kick. Like if I'm... Stop it.
I don't want to kick little baby
horses.
horses.
Stop it. They're not baby horses. They're duck-sized horses.
They're babies.
They're full-grown, duck-sized horses, and they're coming to kill you. It's either you or the full-grown, non-baby duck-sized horses.
Okay, just to be clear.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So it's either you or them. This is what do you do? I don't think I'm picking the big horse-sized duck. I think that's a definite loss. One bite. One like bite from the beak, and there's your arm, there's your leg, there's your head, you're done.
Imagine the size of that beak.
But
yeah,
little horses, what are they doing? Like jump? It's like little puppies almost.
Oh, then I would pick that one. You're right.
But you're not petting them and loving them. You're destroying them.
Oh no!
You're punting them.
This is so hard.
This is not hard. This is not hard in the sense of I don't want to hurt the little horses. Okay, that's not. What makes this hard is what's your strategy. Not I don't think I could kick a little horse.
I would feel bad.
I could. If it was me or them, I'm looking out for number one.
You would kick the little horse.
Yes, in a heartbeat, and so should you. I'd be tired.
Wow, this is a lot. There's a lot to talk through here.
Can I get a hockey stick or something?
Unpack. No.
Baseball bat.
Any weapons?
Here's the thing: you hit a horse-sized duck with a baseball bat. You're probably not hurting it. You're probably just ticking it off.
Right, and they're just gonna keep coming at you.
But I could take a few of those little duck-sized horses out with one swing.
Aww.
Stop it. This is not about cuteness level. This is about survival.
Wow, I don't know if I could handle this decision. I don't think I'm cut out for this.
You have to.
I'm not cut out for this kind of
Would you
decision.
rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck.
I'd pick the giant duck, and I would just jump on its back.
And hope to wear it out.
Yep.
Yeah, Puff, how you doing with all your little tiny horses? Yeah, they're all dead. How about you? I think my duck's asleep. It got tired.
I win.
We both win. I don't know if you heard about this, but Disneyland Resort in California is introducing one of the most expensive sandwiches in the world. It's a new panini sandwich. It's going to debut at like their Marvel theme park, whatever. It's going to cost $100. It says it can feed up to 8 people, which means, let's be in reality, it can feed like 4 to 6 if lucky.
Theme park food's always really expensive.
Right. So and plus they're like, you can feed up to 8 people. No, it can't sandwich. No. You're feeding half that. No, 8 people if their sandwich sliver is like that.
Right.
Yeah, come on.
Don't even lie.
Anyway, the sandwich will be served at Marvel Land in Pym's Test Kitchen, based on the movie Ant-Man. Restaurant serves meals that have been shrunk or expanded in size. The Pimini sandwich comes with salami, rosemary ham, provolone, tomatoes, toasted focaccia bread. I mean, it's nothing special.
It doesn't sound like
It's nothing special.
Is it like shaped like Beauty and the Beast, like Belle or something?
No, it's at the Avengers.
So is it shaped like...
No, it's just a sandwich.
Oh, then there's nothing special about
but
it.
$100. This is what your favorite place does.
I still love it, though. I buy into it. I totally get sucked into it. If it was shaped like an Avenger, I'd be like, that's so cool. I have to have it.
What's your favorite thing to eat when you're in Disney?
Oh, that's a good question. We really like the Dole Whip. It's like pineapple, like ice cream.
I've heard of that.
Like soft serve. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. But like, I love all of it, and it's also expensive. And I'm like, take my money. Give me the funnel cake. Take my money.
Some people are on the fence about getting vaccine. That's okay. Like, everybody's got to make the best decision for them. I'm a firm believer in that. But a district in northern Thailand is trying to take people who are on the fence about getting the vaccine and push them over to getting it. And this is how they're doing it. We've seen things like this before. Like, who was it? Was it Krispy Kreme giving people free donuts if they bring in their vaccine card? There's people who've been giving, like, there's breweries who were giving free beer away. I'm trying to remember what else there was. But residents in Mae Cham who get the shot will be registered in a weekly raffle to win a live cow.
Huh.
One cow will be given away each week for the rest of the year. A young cow is worth about $320.
I feel like a cow would be worth more than that.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, where's this at?
In Thailand.
Oh, okay. See, the problem is, what if you win the cow and then you're like, don't have a yard for it?
I think you probably have to be like after you get your shot, they're like, hey, do you want to win the cow? And you're like, yes. Or, no, I'm good. I just wanted the shot.
Right.
I think maybe you have to opt in. And then it's up to you. I'm sure a lot of people have opted in who don't have a place for the cow.
Right, so then what do you do with Bessie?
You eat it.
Oh, I guess you could sell it.
Yeah. They say the villagers love cows. Cows can be sold for cash. That's what they say. The idea has been met with enthusiasm in the town.
That's so random.
So every place, it's not just America that's trying to bribe people to get the shot.
Everybody's doing it.
It's in one way or the other. Here in America, it's Krispy Kreme donuts and beer.
That's what we do.
In Thailand, hey, congratulations on getting the shot. You won this thing.
They do livestock. We do fast food and beer.
Absolutely. Coming up, it's time to get really honest with ourselves.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
So we've seen and heard a few stories as we do this show over time where actually one just happened recently where someone was discovered in the wilderness and they spent weeks there. And you're like, how did they do that? And they were found. Some of them have like issues and, you know, they didn't want to be found, so they were hiding. And some people weren't trying to hide, but they got stuck and they did the best they could. Those are the good stories. We actually don't report on some of the other stories where it's like they either A, never find them, or B, they do find them, but yeah.
Yeah, we don't like sad endings.
Yeah. A survey asked Americans if they could survive in the wild. How long, Steph, do you actually think you go on a hike, you get separated from the group?
Oh my gosh.
How long do you actually think you could survive in the wild?
That's terrifying to think about. Honestly, like, my biggest concern would be getting attacked by an animal. As far as, like, not being able to eat and stuff, I feel like I could find some, hopefully not poisonous, like, berries and things like that.
Now, let's take animals out of the equation. Let's say these animals are super afraid of you and they don't come near you.
Okay, good. So I don't get eaten by a mountain lion.
Right. There's no mountain lions, no bears, no nothing. You're good. Surviving in the wild. Give me a number of days.
Okay.
Before you're just like, you lay down and you drift off.
And I just die.
You're done.
Give up. I feel like I could probably do like 6 or 7 days.
6 or 7 days? That's all you're giving yourself?
Well, I mean, wouldn't you die of starvation? Like, how long would it take to die of starvation?
Probably a little bit, because you are going to start eating.
I'm gonna Google.
You are going to start eating berries, and you are probably going to. You're going to resort to maybe eating some bugs here and there, and
that's true.
You know,
just eat whatever. Eat leaves if you have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so maybe like a week and a half.
Okay, so you're thinking 10 days.
The body can survive 8 to 21 days without food and water.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking 12 days.
12 days. Okay.
What are you giving yourself?
Hold on, no, we're not doing me, because the problem is I know the answers right here. I'll tell you what I think after this.
Okay.
How confident, from not confident at all to very confident, in your ability to start a fire?
Oh, there's a very slim chance I successfully do that.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
What about your ability to spot poison ivy?
I'm always on the lookout for poison because I get it very easily. So I'm pretty confident
Okay.
in that.
What about your confidence in your ability to find edible plants and berries in nature?
I would, I'm not a picky eater. I would probably eat whatever. If I was that hungry, I would eat plants.
Okay, so you think you could find it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's start with the poison ivy. In this survey, 35% correctly spotted poison ivy when seeing it in a photo. So you think you're above that 30? You think you're definitely know what it looks like and you could avoid it?
I'm like 80%.
Okay. 14% feel confident in their ability to identify edible plants.
14%.
14%.
That is low.
So you think I mean, they say edible because some of the stuff can make you sick.
Right. Some of it might make me sick, but I'd probably just...
Do you even know what to look for in terms of... Either do I, so I'm not, like, picking on you.
No,
like, I know
trial
nothing.
and error. I eat it, I puke. Okay, not eating that again.
All right, the green ones are a no-go. Oh, my God. Only 17% feel very confident in their ability to start a fire.
It's a no from me.
Would you even know the first thing to do?
I would probably just rub sticks together, but I don't know if that actually starts
You'd be like,
fires.
how did Tom Hanks do it in that movie?
Right.
It took him forever.
Yeah. I have zero confidence in myself when it comes to that. Would you be able to start a fire?
I have better than zero confidence. I have 25%.
Okay, that's something.
I think it's possible.
Right.
Here's the funny thing, though. The average American thinks that they can survive for 16 days alone in the wilderness. So you are below average. You don't think you can.
I think 12's pretty good. I would get really lonely after that. Not even just about physically surviving. I'd be so sad.
I think I would go longer than 16 days. I have a lot of stored up energy and stored up food within me. So I think I would actually do better than most because I can feed off my own fat cells.
So what would you give yourself?
I'd give myself over 20 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really long time, though. Could you imagine?
No, I don't want to imagine. That would be awful. But I think I would. See, my problem is that I'm definitely a guy that tries to fix things. So I don't think I would just sit in one spot. You know, I would constantly be moving. I would be a pain in the butt to find. Like we send a search party out to find Puff. I would be a pain in the butt because we think he was here, but all of a sudden I'm like way over there because like I'm almost playing.
Gone.
I'm almost playing hide and seek.
Right.
With the people.
Right.
Just because I want to find my own way out. I don't want to be rescued. I'm a man. Absolutely not.
You want to be like self-sufficient.
Be like, look what I did. I survived in nature on my own without any help from anybody.
So you'd be running away from the search party. I don't need you guys.
I'd be trying to circle back. Where'd they go in? Because I'll go out that way and be like, hey, everyone's looking for little old me? Oh, come on.
Fine.
I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'm down like 40 pounds. This is great.
Well, it's like Naked and Afraid in that show. Those people lose so much weight, and a lot of them are skinny to begin with, but they look sick when they get.
That show's so dumb.
It's really interesting.
It's so dumb. They're literally like, oh my God, I'm naked and afraid. And there's a camera crew right there staring at me.
Right.
Like there's a guy off camera who's eating like a granola bar.
Eating Slim Jims.
Wow, these guys look hungry.
That sucks.
Like
anyway, I'm off my shift. Got to go back to my air-conditioned house.
Right. They're going back to hotels or like trailers that have amenities.
It is a funny concept.
It's so dumb.
It's an interesting show, though. It is. Those people are savage. They're like, they kill animals. They like hunt.
It's like that Running Wild with Bear Grylls show.
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't think you're in any type of danger whatsoever. You and your celebrity guest that's with you. I don't think that you and Channing Tatum have any chance of freaking dying right now.
You know.
Because there's a camera crew of like 6 or 7 people with you.
Right.
There's a producer, a couple camera guys. Pretty sure there's an EMT
that's
on
what I was gonna
staff.
say. There's like a paramedic or something. Yeah.
I can't, and that's the reason why I can't take those shows seriously. Mm-hmm. You want to have a real show? Give somebody a GoPro and a bunch of batteries for that GoPro, dump them out somewhere and say, all right, we gave you enough food and water to survive for 20 days. Have at it. Let's see if you survive. If you don't, put a GPS tracker on them. Once their GPS tracker stops moving or their heart rate monitor or whatever, then they go out, they find the body, they take the GoPro and they put it on TV. Hey, watch this guy die. That's the name of the show. Hey, watch this guy die. That's where we're headed. This... Just always someone else, never me. Michael Melvin lives in Indiana. He bought a used Chevy Suburban last September. And they finally got around to cleaning it recently. And 9-year-old Landon Melvin, his kid, was taking out the floor mats when he found an envelope with $5,000 in it.
Oh my gosh.
The family traced the money to the car's previous owners who live in South Carolina, but had driven it to Florida in 2019 to board a cruise. They packed the cash for travel expenses, then forgot where they hid it.
How do you forget about $5,000?
I wouldn't forget. I'd know right where it is right now.
Yeah.
When contacted, the car's previous owners only agreed to take the cash back if they could give Landon a $1,000 finder's fee. Landon says, I've been thinking about all the stuff I could buy. Again, he's 9.
That's so sweet of them.
What would you do if you bought a used car? Was your car new or used when you got it?
It was used.
Okay, so you got, is it what we call it? Do we call it Ruby? Is that
Ruby, yeah.
Okay, so you got Ruby, and you're cleaning it out, and you find $5,000 in an envelope. What do you think, number one, right out of the bat?
I'm going to be completely honest. I would keep it because I got it from a dealership. So it's like, how do you even trace? And what if I give it back to the people at the dealership? Are they just going to keep it?
Well, I mean, they know who had the car. The person traded in.
But are they going to give it to that person, or are they just going to keep it for themselves?
What would you assume that money was?
Oh, drugs.
Yeah, me too. I would absolutely be like, this is 100% drug money.
Right.
Who carries this $5,000 around with that?
Exactly.
And number one, who just leaves it there?
Right.
I know right where that. How do you forget where you put your money?
They must have so much money. Like, if you have that much money that you lose it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
No.
I know where every dollar that belongs to my name is. There's not that many of them, but I know where they are.
Yeah, all of my dollars are accounted for. I have $3 in my wallet right now.
And you know exactly where they are.
Yep.
They're in your wallet.
Yes.
Yeah.
$3. That's where it is.
Rolling in it.
Do you know how much money you have in your bank account right now?
For the yeah, not down to like the exact amount,
right.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, me too. Don't feel bad.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's judging you.
Again, it's not that much to track, but
still,
I know where it is.
Right. Yeah. How do you lose $5,000? I'm with you though. I'm like, okay. The only thing I'm thinking of is if it's drug money, are they going to come after me? Are they going to trace their car back to me?
Right.
Where's the money? What money? You found the money. What money?
Right. That is freaky. You don't want to get mixed up in that.
Is that a new big screen TV? Yeah, no, my grandma bought it for me. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. I get the idea. I understand that it's done in good faith and it's done to protect, but definitely don't do this.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
I don't think this is a good idea. Have you ever watched a movie ever? Researchers from the university, or a university in Johannesburg, South Africa, are working on a pilot program backed by Russia's Rostom State Atomic Energy Corporation to inject rhino horns with radioactive material. It's a tactic that could discourage rhino poaching. The consumption of rhino horn, it would stop poaching, would stop the consumption of rhino horns, and it'd make it easier to detect illegal trade. Illegal hunting remains the biggest threat to about 20,000 rhinos in South Africa.
Aww.
The plan would be to insert a small quantity of radioactive material into the horns, which would be detected by the thousands of existing sensors along international borders to detect illegal movement of rhino horn.
They'd be able to, like, trace it?
Yep.
Wow.
Researchers are already running tests to see if radioactive compound will move into the animals' bodies. If we can make it radioactive, there will be reason for people not to buy it. Which makes sense. You don't want to buy something if it's potentially radioactive, bring it to your house or whatever. Here's the thing. The idea, the concept is sound. You're trying to protect rhinos, you're trying to protect endangered species.
Yeah.
100% on board.
I'm with it, yeah.
But how long before one of these radioactive rhinos gets superpowers and takes over South Africa? Then the world. I'm sorry, have you not seen a movie? Have you not? This is like
Are you new here?
This is absolutely like how a Spider-Man villain came to be or something.
Right.
Like, I used to be a regular rhino, and then they injected my horn with radioactive material, and now I'm a rhino that causes pain and suffering, and I can talk.
He, like, takes over the Amazon or wherever they live.
No, it's only a matter of, like, don't do this. Like, I understand. Find another way. I'm all for conservation. I'm all for stopping poaching. Find another way. Watch a movie.
Right, isn't that going to impact? Do you think it would negatively impact? Like, would it hurt? Could it be, like, harmful to the rhinos?
Well, it's going to make them, at least one of them have superpowers.
Yeah,
I mean, we know that. What it does to the other ones, I don't know. They're testing that now. Time to stump Steph. The most common day for someone to do this is on a Monday.
Get gas.
No. It might be, but that's not the answer for this particular.
Is this something positive or something that people dread?
Ooh. I think ultimately, for the most part, it's something positive, at least for some people, but it is also something people dread doing.
Grocery shopping.
Nope.
Is it something you do, like, weekly, typically?
I hope not. No. This is something you do only a handful of times in your whole life, probably.
Oh, like once a year? Or less?
Probably less. Again, everyone's different. You're going to laugh when you find out what the answer is.
Oh. So ultimately it's good. The end result is good, but doing it is dreadful.
I think the end result for at least one person is good.
Oh.
It involves multiple people. Or not, it involves two people.
Having a baby.
No.
That was a good guess.
The most common day for someone to have a baby is Monday. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know that. But you're close. You're not on track, but you're close to the track with the baby thing.
Okay. Do you have to go somewhere to do it?
Some people do. Some people stay right where they are to do it.
At home?
Yeah.
Is it something to do with your health?
No. Well, maybe mental health.
Talking to a therapist.
Nope. Remember, this is something that you do. Oh, and a therapist is another person. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Two people involved.
Have I ever done this?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
How many times?
It's not many, but a couple.
And what's the purpose of doing it? It's good for you?
Yeah, mostly, yes.
But it's kind of dreadful.
It's dreadful.
But the end result is good? Like, you feel good afterwards?
I would say probably. Some people probably feel guilty, too.
Affair!
I've had several affairs, yes.
They do it on Mondays.
No.
It involves another person.
But you're right in the lane, like really close to the lane. You're like on the on-ramp of the lane.
Does the other person, like...
The other person's normally not happy.
Oh. Jury duty.
No. You're happy, the other person's not happy.
The person that you're doing it with.
Yes.
Why are they not happy?
I can't tell you that.
Okay, I need a hint.
Oh, man.
I feel like I'm getting close.
You were very close.
The other person's not happy.
Yeah. Could be good for you. You've done it a couple times. I've done it a couple times.
And I've upset people? Like the other person's not happy about it?
Right.
Oh, breaking up.
There we go. The most common day for someone to break up with another person is on a Monday.
Because they're in a bad mood because it's Monday.
Yeah, maybe I'm going to give this one more weekend. Oh, they screwed that weekend up. Monday. Gone.
Done.
This happens most often on a Friday afternoon around 5 o'clock. What is it? And has nothing to do with relationships.
Okay.
So throw that out the window.
Is it good?
I don't think so. But I know you have it a little bit. You do it a little bit. I do it a little bit. Everyone does it a little bit. Some people do it too much.
Drinking.
No.
Friday at 5 o'clock. Is it something that you do for like an extended period of time, or you just like do it and it's done? Or like do you do it all Friday night?
No, it's not all Friday night thing. Usually it's just Friday afternoon.
How long does it take?
Split second sometimes.
Do you have to go somewhere to do it?
Yep, you have to be going somewhere to do it.
Where, to a store?
No. You can be going anywhere.
You can do it in your car.
Yeah.
And you do it Friday at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Do you have to do it in the car?
Yes.
Oh.
It's the whole point of it.
Getting gas.
Nope. You're in your car.
Moving.
Yes.
And you do this.
Yes.
How often do you do it?
I'm not really guilty of this, but everyone is guilty
Speeding.
of it. No. Everyone is guilty of it at some point.
Driving erratically.
Nope.
Cutting somebody off.
Nope.
Is it dangerous?
It could lead to dangerous situations.
Flicking somebody off.
Nope. But, I mean, close.
Yelling at somebody.
Close. What is that called?
Oh, road rage.
There we go. Friday afternoons, the most common time, around 5 o'clock. Road rage.
Yep, that checks out. I have road rage all the time, though.
Right. So you're trying to get home to the weekend after a long week, and someone does something that impedes you even for a split second. And you're like, I'll let them have it without them knowing.
Yep.
That's road rage. All right, Freds, have yourselves a good Wednesday. We'll be back on Friday with a new advice column. We'll see you then.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.